Welcome, everyone, to Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. It's the second season, the playoff season, and you lose and you go home. Tonight, we're glad to bring you the game between the Patriots of Knott County. They come into this game with a record of 7 wins and 2 losses. They are a 3 seed. They will take on the Shelby Valley Wildcats. Wildcats come into this game with a record of 4 wins, 6 losses, and they are a number 2 seed. The weather, it's low 50s here at kickoff time. That, of course, would dip into the 40s before the end of the night. Glad to have you with us on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. We got the whole crew here. I'm Ronnie Newsom, along with Eugene Newsom, Philip Birchfield, executive producer Thomas Rainey, and Brian Hunley. So all the crew of the APSN network is here. It's the Knott County Central Patriots taking on the Shelby Valley Wildcats. Glad to have you with us on the APSN and WPRG networks. Playoff time. The second season begins tonight. It's Knott County against Shelby Valley. With that, we're going to step out. We'll be back to take a closer look at these two ball clubs as you're listening to Playoff Action on the APSN network.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Welcome back, everyone, to Shelby Valley High School, Johnson Athletic Complex, as we have Knott County Central coming in as a number 3 seed with a 7-2 record, taking on the 4-6 Shelby Valley Wildcats. And that's a little uncommon to have a team, Knott County 7-2, with a higher RPI on the road in the playoffs. But Ronnie, this game tonight appears to be the best game on paper in the mountains.
I think so. That's what makes it so exciting for us to be the opportunity to bring you this game. You talk about Knott County and Shelby Valley. On paper, it just looks like an even match. And Eugene, real quick, explain to the people listening, Shelby Valley 4-6, a 2 seed, and Knott County 7-2, a 3 seed. People listening may wonder how that comes about. You might want to explain it to them.
Well, for Shelby Valley to get the number 2 seed, they lost to Belfry, who is the district champion. But they beat the other teams in the district, which gave them the number 2 seed. Knott County, misfortune. They were in the same district with Prestonsburg and with Martin County, who had outstanding seasons. And so that gave them the number 3 seed. And because of that, they are here tonight. And I really think Knott County, they haven't had, great success in football over the years, but the last 2 years they have really come on, and I am looking forward to a really good ball game here tonight.
Knott County coached by Randall Mullins, and there's 4 common opponents for these teams, and they both handled them the same way. Both of these teams played Prestonsburg, Floyd County Central, Martin County, and Betsy Lane, and both of them had the same results against those 4 teams. Knott County, they've scored 296 points. They've given up 189. Their biggest win was Harlan County. Harlan Independent, they beat them 50-0. The Knott County, they are more of a running team, just like Shelby Valley. They've went to the air for 789 yards. They've rushed for 1,981 yards, a total of 2,770 yards. With that, we'll step out. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with a closer look at Shelby Valley as you're listening to Playoff Action on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network and WPRG. Glad to have you with us. Back in a moment.
Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Your dream home isn't just a place, it's where your story begins. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Rachel Johnson knows how to make it happen. With expert local knowledge, top-tier marketing, and real results, you'll get the keys and peace of mind. Call Rachel Johnson today and move with confidence, because the right agent makes all the difference. Rachel Johnson, turning houses into homes. Call today 606-371-4889.
Stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say us that star-spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome back, everyone. We're getting ready for playoff action. First, let's take a look at some of the individuals. Bryson Everidge, he wears number 40 for Knott County. Ronnie, he runs fullback, but his stats are these: 147 tackles on the year, 63 solos, 84 assists. That ranks him third in the state.
Tackling machine, that's the only way you can describe it. I mean, to 147 tackles is almost unheard of. But you look at Knott County Central level quarterback Connor Napier, a lot of their backfield strength are seniors, okay? But both these teams like to keep the ball on the ground, and when Shelby Valley does, they go to
Tanner Maynard.
Tanner Maynard. He's had an outstanding year and missed several games, but Tanner Maynard on the year, 89 carries, 728 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Now, the difference in the backfield between these two clubs, when they Knott County pretty much a one-man show in the backfield. Shane Gibson, senior, 112 carries, 955 yards, 45 yards, and he'll go over 1,000. He's got 8 TDs. Now, the next closest ball carrier is Bryson Eldridge, and he's got 48 carries. But you look at Shelby Valley, they come in with Tanner Maynard, 89 carries, 728 yards, 5 touchdowns. Jonah Bartley, 72 carries, 649 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's caught 4 passes for 51 yards. Logan Hall, he knows how to find the end zone. Sophomore, 67 carries, 449 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, if you look at what's going to be really important, the Gearhart TV keys to the game for Knott County, they need to connect on big plays. They got to get up early on Shelby Valley, and they got to get off to a fast start, ground and pound. And one thing that I'm going to tell you about Knott County, and it's just a stat that really jumps out for me, is they have 30 takeaways on the season.
Yeah, they've got like 4 guys with 3 interceptions apiece. I noticed that too. So they know how to force turnovers. Right now, the captains for both teams are out at midfield. For Shelby Valley, you see Bryce Bentley, Jake Mullins, Dylan Fitch, and Lincoln Taylor. And Knott County led by their tackling machine. I tell you, Eldridge and 2 or 3 more plus the seniors. But looking for a tremendous football game here tonight. And like I say, a man we're going to watch on offense for Knott County, Shane Gibson, 112 carries, 955 yards. Defensively, Eugene, you talked about it. Bryson Eldridge, 147 tackles and 2 interceptions, but also over 100 tackles on the year is a junior, Jace Ambergy. Jace wears number 56. He also has over 100 yards. But you know, that back in my day, that was unheard of to have 2 players with over 100 tackles in a single season.
You know, and one other thing I want to add too about Shelby Valley, Ronnie, is, you know, you talk about some of these teams, you look at 1, 2, maybe 3 players is who you have to keep. Shelby Valley has an arsenal, but we do have one thing that we need to bring up, a late scratch tonight. Due to injury, Elijah Blackburn will not be at quarterback tonight. It will be Jonah Bartley starting at quarterback.
Wow. That is late breaking news. That is, boy, I tell you what, we like to say, use a saying, he was coming into his own. I mean, he was really playing well.
He has learned the option in a third of the season as good as anybody.
Wow, that is a tremendous loss. Not that Jonah Bartley's not capable, but then you move Jonah Bartley out of the backfield.
That takes that pitch and that student body sweep away from Shelby Valley.
We're about a minute away from the opening kickoff. With that, we're going to step out. We'll take our last time out, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff as you're listening to playoff action on WPRG and APSN Network.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Did you see who won the toss? Back at Shelby Valley as the Wildcats are taking the field. They won the toss. They've elected to defer to the second half. Knott County will receive. And we're ready for playoff football action. And Ronnie, every year we say it, football goes by so fast that you blink your eyes and, hey, it's 40 degrees and we're in the playoffs.
Absolutely. We go from the high 90s to the mid 40s. But it is football weather. Glad to have you with us, Ronnie Newsom, Eugene Newsom, Philip Birchfield, Thomas Rainey, Brian Hunley, and crew. Shelby Valley wins the toss, and they defer. Knott County Central will be moving right to left on your television.
Colossus, the kicker, could be the difference in this ball game.
Oh, yes, no question. Colas, a foreign exchange student, having a tremendous season for Shelby Valley. Excellent on PATs this year. He's 23 of 29. Marcus Colas, and he could be a factor.
Brody Short is back deep for Knott County. He's standing at about the 5-yard line. And we're ready to get started. Been waiting all day for Thursday night, haven't you?
Yeah, I hope I don't say glad to have you with us on Friday Night Football. We are coming to you on a Thursday night, 7 o'clock start instead of 7:30, and we're ready as Colas tees it up.
And the reason for that is not enough officials to do every game. Here's the kick, and it is going to settle at about the 20-yard line.
Knott County with the return. That's Shane Gibson. Gibson reverses his field, trying to pick up some blockers, gets out across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Knott County will come out with quarterback, a senior, Connor Napier, 36 of 75, only 75 attempts, but he's thrown for 11 touchdowns. He'll be joined in the backfield by number 1, a senior, Shane Gibson, 45 yards, and he'll go over 1,000 for this season.
I looked at the jacket of Shelby Valley, seemed like one of the first people getting up off the pile. The junior on the tackle on special teams. And Knott County is going to come, they're going to spread the field, and they are going to have a power backfield.
Offset right there. Shepard joins Gibson in the backfield. Long count, Napier. And there's a mix-up in the backfield. Can Shelby Valley take advantage? They are. There's Lincoln Taylor and company, and he's going to be dropped all the way back inside the 25-yard line. That play was right from the start. That was going nowhere.
Well, not to start Knott County wanting to do is be getting behind the sticks by 8 yards. And that was, he zigged when he should have zagged, I guess.
Yeah. There was a mix-up. One of the quarterback or the running back one went the wrong direction, goes without saying.
Well, Knott County doesn't throw the ball that much. They just throw it about 10 times a game. And so Shelby Valley can really focus in on the run. It looks like they're playing a 2-deep safety, and they've got corners out on the wings.
Offset eye again. This time they go the right side to Gibson. Gibson's got a hold on the right side. Gets across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. Still didn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'd be 3rd and long for Knott County.
And you know, that's not bad. Give a little, don't break. Mm-hmm. Get them in 3rd and long, and then get them in a passing situation. And then hopefully, if you're Shelby Valley, you're going to cause a punt. At the very least, you want to force a punt.
Shelby Valley led on defense by Jonah Bartley, Dylan Finch, Lincoln Taylor, and Jake Mullins and company, Bryce Bentley. Once again, an offset eye this time. 2 wideouts to the far side. Napier drops back. He's looking. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it. Tries to get to the corner. He's going to be ran out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down about 7 yards. So a punting situation for Knott County.
I'm not so sure that they will punt. And I'm telling you why. It's because, you've just seen so many teams have gone to the analytics of, if you give them the ball, they still got to go 45-plus yards. Why not go for it, draw them off sides, get a penalty? But it does look like that they may be going to go for it, Ronnie. 4th and 4.
Hard count by the quarterback, Napier. He looks to the sideline. Is he getting the play, or are they going to call a timeout? They call a timeout. 10-14 remaining in the first period. No score yet. Back in one moment on the APSN and the WPRG network.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner.
Shelby Valley, nobody back. They're not buying it, Ronnie. They're under center. They're going to go
Napier
for it.
And he fumbles the snap, hands off to Gibson, trying to get to the outside. He's not going to make it. And there's Lincoln Taylor in on the stop for Shelby Valley. And the Wildcats take over on downs. That was another play that right from the start didn't have a chance, and Shelby Valley's defense holds on the first possession.
Well, that's their first opportunity to have a sudden change and strike quickly. And I really did not understand why Knott County did not punt the football away after the failed attempt to draw them offside.
Shelby Valley 1st and 10. They have the ball at their own 40-yard line. The junior, Jonah Barley, he's played everywhere. Wide receiver, running back, now under center. Toss sweep, and it's going to be Maynard, and Maynard's going to pick up 2 yards, and that's going to be the most. Mason Burnett, a sophomore, in on the stop for Knott County.
Also Zeke Hurley, the junior, off the bottom of that pile.
It's going to be a 2nd and 9 situation for the Wildcats.
Knott County had one of their better years in a long, long time, 7-2 in regular season. Their RPI is actually about 10 points higher than Shelby Valley's.
Bentley, the wide out to the far side. And there's Bartley. Looks like there was a missed handoff. Bartley turns, does what you're supposed to do, turns up behind his blockers and gets down to the 35-yard line. He's going to pick up 3. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for Shelby Valley. First 3rd down situation of the night for Valley. Just underway. Glad to have you with us. 9 minutes remaining in the first period.
So all year long, 3 plays by both teams have been plays that have really just somebody's went the wrong direction.
Maynard dots the I. Logan Hall also in the backfield. Lincoln Taylor the up back on a 3rd and 6. And it's going to be Lincoln Taylor, and he's not going to get much. 35-yard line, give him a pickup of 1 yard. Getting up off the bottom of the pile for Knott County was Noah Stumbo, a senior.
So 4th down and 5. Shelby Valley will no doubt go for a hard count and or go for it with the ball at the 35.5-yard line of Knott County. So both teams struggling early here offensively. Shelby Valley is going to send Bryce Bentley wide to the left.
I think he'll keep it on the ground. Bartley on a quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get there. Bartley is going to be brought down about 3 yards short of the first down. Play a little slow developing right there. So Knott County, their defense holds. Shelby Valley cannot take advantage of getting the ball on the Knott County 40-yard line, and Knott County will get their 2nd offensive series of the night.
I thought that's just a really good play by the defensive end to play off the block. And Shelby Valley did not get the kick-out block, which would have given Jonah Bartley a lot of room to run. He played off that block and was able to turn his shoulders and get him to the ground.
We'll mention it again later. In case you're just joining us, you're wondering where the junior, the starting quarterback, Elijah Blackburn, he is out with an injury. So here comes Connor Napier, the senior. It's a senior-laden backfield. They get to the deep guy. That's Gibson. Good yardage. Gets across the 40 out to the 41. Picks up about 6 yards. Bentley in on the stop for Shelby Valley.
Tanner Maynard hit him at the line of scrimmage, but did not get him down, so he got 6 yards after contact.
Last week, running back from Harlan County had a big game, over 100 yards, 4 touchdowns against this Shelby Valley defense. second and short for the Patriots.
The two leading receivers are out wide for Knott County, but they're going to run it, and Shelby Valley all over it. Good defensive penetration.
Gibson gets the bulk of the carries. He's going to be brought down by Jake Mullins with an assist from Joshua Newsom, brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be third and a long 3 for Knott County. Clock down to 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the first period.
Jake Mullins, the senior defensive end for Shelby Valley.
A lot of games across the state of Kentucky on a Thursday night. Lose now, they call it the playoffs. We like to call it the second season. Wideouts to both sides of the field. Full house backfield. Napier hands the right side to Gibson, and he's going to be close. I think he's got enough for the first down. Gets across the 45 down to about the 47.
Ball is loose.
Let's see who's got it. Still no
Shelby Valley says they have it.
Let's see.
Well, they've got it on the field. Someone laid on the back, has the football in their hands. And we're waiting now. We have the officials.
Shelby Valley, let's see who that is. John Bartley. First turnover of the game. John Bartley with a recovery of the fumble. And Eugene, he had enough for the first down, struggling for the second effort, and fumbled the ball away. And Shelby Valley recovers. And once again, great field position for the Wildcats. They take over on the Knott County side of the 50.
Shelby Valley has not been noted this year as being able to get a lot of takeaways. Knott County, on the other hand, has gotten several takeaways on the season.
6:44 remaining in the first period. There's an injured Patriot player at about the 45-yard line. We'll keep it here just underway. Some other games, East Ridge will be traveling to Floyd County to take on Prestonsburg. Pikeville wins by a forfeit over Lynn Camp.
You're going to see more and more of that, and we'll delve into that if we get the opportunity.
No score thus far in the game. Knott County's had 2 offensive series. Shelby Valley 1. We do not have a first down thus far in this game. And good to see Gibson getting back up, walking off under his own power. We hope to see him back in the game.
That was the 4th fumble recovery by Shelby Valley on the season.
So the Wildcats, they take over at the 47. Eugene, when you get so many opportunities, you need to take advantage.
Right now I think I'm going to do a little play action fake, and I'm going to hit the wide receiver out there. That's lined up to the Knott County sideline.
Bartley, hand off to Taylor up the middle. Taylor running, dragging tackles with you. Taylor, oh my goodness, what a run by Taylor. Gets across the 30, the 25, and inside the 25-yard line.
He lost the ball. Did they mark him down? The officials are going to talk about it. Knott County says he fumbled, and it is going to be Knott County football, I do believe.
Yep. Teams trade fumbles.
First down and 10.
Wow, Taylor, he just had a little small crease, and when he gets in the secondary, tough to bring number 20 down, and he was dragging tackles with him, but they jerked the football loose, and Knott County will take over at the 24. The teams trade turnovers.
He was running like a D9 noser.
Woo. Boy, I'm telling you, he got those legs turned out. It was a beautiful pickup, but nonetheless, the turnover negates the big pickup. That was a 22-yard scamper by Mr. Taylor.
6:33 remaining in the first half. And now an unusual set by Knott County, and they're going to make their first pass, looking for Amberger across the middle. And did Jonah Bartley intercept it? I think he did.
Nope, I think they're going to call it a reception. And let's see what they're going to say. Yep, reception for Amberger.
First pass complete.
No, that's Michael Gibson. I thought he was number 3, Michael Gibson. But anyway, first down of the night.
They have been putting Amberger to the left and Gibson to the right. They switched it out. Now Amberger comes wide to the bottom of your screen. Gibson's to the top of it.
And they're going to hand off to Gibson, running over people, gets out near midfield. Good pickup, about 6 yards for Gibson.
Been a whole lot more, but I think he ran into his own man.
On the season, Gibson has 112 carries. Eldridge is next with 48. Second down and 4 for Knott County. They've not been in Shelby Valley territory yet. Ball not quite touching the 50-yard line. No score. 5:30 remaining in the first period. Each team with a turnover. But you can see Gibson, he is the workhorse. Toss sweep right side. Gibson gets to the corner, and Gibson's going to have enough for another first down for the Patriots.
Well, it just looks like that time the right side of Knott County's offensive line was able to get the early jump. They got under the pads of the Shelby Valley defensive lineman, knock them off the ball, and they get the first down.
First time tonight, Knott County's been in Shelby Valley's side of the 50. The ball's going to be marked at the 46-yard line. Glad to have you with us on the APSN and WPRG networks. Glad to bring you playoff action.
All right, we've got a slot and a wide receiver to the left.
They hand off up the middle, and that's about 5 yards for, once again, Gibson. Boy, you like that kind of pickup on first down, 4 or 5 yards.
Opens your playbook wide open.
Earlier in this drive, Michael Gibson with a big reception. Pick up a 15 to give them a first down, keep the drive alive.
Defensively, Shelby Valley's line needs to get their nose in the ground and pile things up.
Here's a fake inside handoff to Eldridge, and Eldridge has got a lot of running room. He rumbles across the 30 down about the 26-yard line. An impressive drive now for Knott County. That's their third first down they've picked up on this drive.
He ran right by Shelby Valley defender.
Ain't that the way you do it? Gibson, then you slip that handoff to the up guy, Eldridge, and boy, he had a hole, and Eldridge knew what to do, and he's Knott County all the way down to the Shelby Valley 27.
I like the play calling right now.
Handoff to Gibson, right side, gets the corner, and he's going to be ran out of bounds not before he gets down about the 21-yard line.
And he's getting 4 yards before he's touched. That makes a big difference. Somebody, that defensive end, is going to have to really start crashing down and he'll make a cut up the middle and not let him just run to the sideline.
Second and short. Once again, they're picking up great yardage. Napier is the quarterback's a senior. Eldridge is senior. Gibson's a senior. Gibson's going to get it straight handoff up the middle, and not much there. It gets maybe to the 20-yard line.
That was a lot better job by the interior line to hold their ground and not get knocked off the ball.
Once again, Newsom and Fitch get up off the bottom of the pile.
So they need to hold them twice here. Knott County, of course, 2 downs to get 3 yards.
Down to 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining.
Shane Gibson's going to touch it both of the times if they need it.
He's a horse, like I say. On the year, he has 8 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards.
That should be a legal procedure.
Here's a toss sweep to Gibson. He's got a lot more than a first down. He's rumbling, gets all the way down to the 10-yard line. Jackson Belcher, the freshman, with the tackle, but not before Knott County picks up another first down.
I think it should have been an illegal procedure against Knott County because they went in motion before everyone was set. The wide receiver was not set when the slot went into the motion to the right side.
Knott County can pick up a first down. The ball just touching the 10-yard line. They could get a first down theoretically at the half-yard line. First, and we're going to call it first and goal. Napier has it. Hands off to Gibson, trying to get to the outside. Gets down to the 6-yard line. Bryce Bentley in on the stop for Shelby Valley.
Again at the 10-yard line. Contact was made, but no tackle.
An impressive drive for Knott County. This started on their own 25-yard line.
An arm tackle is not going to bring down Shane Gibson, the senior running back.
No, strong legs.
There's a good look from our sideline camera.
And guess what? Right side, Gibson tries to cut back against the grain. He's going to lose a yard. And that's Jake Mullins getting up off the bottom of the pile with help from Luke Hall. And it's going to be third down. Their success has been to the outside, Eugene. There's no secret to that.
It has, and it's also been a little misdirection.
Napier's completed one pass on this drive.
If you want to watch the offensive line right now, look to see if you get a trap.
Snap.
Somebody moved.
Napier drops back. He's under a rush. Boy, he's got a lot of green. He's going to get in untouched. Napier takes it in from 7 yards out. It was a pass intended, and Napier decides to tuck it under his arm. He got to the corner, and Knott County breaks on top with 1:53 remaining on a Napier touchdown.
Let's see if they elect to go for 2, or are they going to kick the extra point? They're going to kick 10 of 14 on the year, 71% for
Parker settles.
And there you have a good look at our end zone camera. As you'll be able to tell the result of the kick. It's up, and you can tell it's right down the middle, and it's 7-0.
Kick is good. 1:53 remaining. Knott County 7, Shelby Valley 0. Back in one moment on the WPRG and the APSN network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Calls his own number, walks it into the end zone. The kick was good. Knott County up 7-0. Here's the kick. Jackson Belcher standing at his own 15-yard line, the deep man for Shelby Valley.
Settles, puts a leg into it, and it's going to be recovered. The Shelby Valley up men let the ball bounce over their head. Can you believe that? What a mistake on the special teams. And hit is recovered by Brody Short, a senior of Knott County. And how do you do? Eugene, I think that was a planned squib kick. I don't think it was, an onside but it went all the way down to the 38 of Shelby Valley.
And right now, sudden change, throw it to the end zone.
Napier, the last play, he was attempting to pass and no one was open, so he just took the ball under his arm and away he went, and there was nothing but green in front of him. Two wide outs to both sides of the field.
Look at your receiver at the bottom of the screen.
A lot of cushion.
He might be the man they go to.
Napier back. They're going to give it to Gibson. Gibson gets to the outside. Short pickup, about 3 yards down to the 37-yard line. Clock keeps moving. What a play by the special teams. That's just equivalent to a turnover.
Makes it 2nd down and 7.
Wildcats have made 2 big mistakes here in the first period. They lost a fumble, and then now they let Knott County, I'm going to say, recover a short squib kick.
1:20 left to go in the first period of play. 2 receivers coming to the bottom of your screen, one in the slot.
That settles an hamburger, but they try the left side with Gibson. He's got a big and he hits it quickly and he gets it across.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love.
Up the first downs. That's 6 now unofficially in this game.
Preston Shepard with the carry for
that's Preston Shepard with the carry, the senior.
Part of the time, though, this year, we noticed Shelby Valley has gotten off to slow starts. But I think with this Knott County team, you can't afford to get off to a slow start. One of the keys to the game was Knott County getting up early and staying on top, and they're looking very strong.
Handoff this time to Gibson. Gibson pushes his tacklers across the 25. Good pick up that time.
And a little reverse out by the quarterback.
Excuse me, that was Parker Shepard, number 20 again.
The quarterback reverse
Preston
out.
Shepard.
What does that do? That makes the linebacker think that the ball's going to come his way, And then when you reverse out, ball carrier is actually going to the opposite way.
Shepherd with 300 yards, 3 touchdowns on the year. Shepherd is a senior. A lot of seniors on this offensive unit. We're down, I think Knott County's ran their last play of the first period. Well, we've come to the end of the first period with the score. Knott County 7, Shelby Valley 0. We'll be back on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network and the WPRG Network.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
One quarter has gone by here in this first round of the playoffs. Kentucky High School Athletic Association. Shelby Valley, the host team, trailing 7-0. Knott County is threatening, Ronnie. They have it, and it is going to be second down and 5, and the ball is at the Shelby Valley 23-yard line. And
Napier drops back, single coverage to the far side. It's up, and it's going to be for grabs. And good coverage by the freshman on Amberger. That was Jackson Belcher with the coverage.
you gotta like that freshman, don't you?
Oh, I do too. Yes, he's going to be a terrific player for his career is over. Good coverage by Belcher.
He's also a really good receiver.
Third down, 6. Eldridge is in the backfield along with Shepherd, I think. And Shepherd's going to get it. Cuts back against the grain. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks 2 tackles. And gets inside the 10. Breaks 3 tackles and gets close to the end zone.
Missed 3 tackles and takes it 23 yards for the touchdown.
Well, I'll just tell it like it is. You can expound on it. 3 missed tackles, and you're going to take it 23 yards. Great effort, though, by Shepherd. Wow, and Valley, not a team built to come from behind, finds themselves down 2 scores early in the second period.
Especially with Blackburn not able to play a quarterback. You know, you got to lock up. You can't just hit somebody and knock them down. You got to hit them and lock up.
Patriots going for the 2-point conversion. Toss sweep to Shepherd. He's going for the corner. He's going to, I think, make it easy. He does. Shepherd with the 2-point conversion, and Knott County takes the lead 15-0 over Shelby Valley. We'll be back with more on the APSN and WPRG network.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Give the Wildcats number 7.
Knott County I guess it's been the days of Jay Cobb as coach at Knott County since they won a playoff game. And they are on the verge of putting this one to bed early. They've got a 15-0 lead, and they're looking sharp. Valley's got to get going.
Settles.
Get back in it.
Shelby Valley's only had 5 plays in this first half. Another squib kick, and it's a fair catch, but he fumbles it. I think it goes out of bounds. Shelby Valley will retain possession. Boy, I tell you what.
I thought that might have been fair catch interference.
Yeah, absolutely. Signal for a fair catch, and I thought he was hit before he caught the ball, but no flag. We don't have a penalty yet in this game.
Okay, there goes the official jinx.
Preston Shepard made a nice run, 23 yards to give Knott County a 2-touchdown lead. He broke 3 tackles and dived for the pylon, and he made it, and then he tacked on the 2-point conversion.
Is there a flag laying there? The official is stepping out like he's going to make a call. I really thought it should have been fair catch interference, which would be a 15-yard penalty against Knott County.
That's what Shelby Valley's coaching staff is saying. All righty, let's see here what they're going to do. Our
official, Philip Birchfield, says that is going to be the call. I see the referee heading over to Knott County side to probably explain it. But they're going to mark the ball as they give the ball to Mark. That's going to be a big penalty, 15-yard penalty. He's going to put the ball near midfield.
First penalty line against Knott County. Shelby Valley's had tremendous field position tonight.
Shelby Valley made the fair catch, and it looked like the guy tried to swipe the ball out of the hands to prevent the fair catch. So, no question about the call.
I agree. Man, Shelby Valley, great field position. You know, every drive they've had has started on the Knott County side of the 50-yard line. Wildcats find themselves down 15-0. Eugene, how imperative is it that they put something on the scoreboard on this drive?
I think this particular drive, I think you've got Jackson Belcher one-on-one out there on the outside, and they're playing, I won't call it press coverage, but they've only got about a 3-yard cushion. I think a double move or a slant, he would be wide open.
Hand off to the up man. That's going to be Taylor. Now here comes a flag. Is it a face mask or a hold? We'll see.
That usually comes from the holding area.
No penalties, and then back-to-back plays.
Face mask. You're right, Ronnie.
Face mask penalty against the Patriots.
So that will put the ball. That's a 15-yard penalty. They're going to say incidental face mask. You know, I didn't think that was a rule anymore, but I guess it is in high school.
I didn't either. I thought every one of them.
It's not in college and pro ball. They don't have incidental.
All right, Shelby Valley with a 1st and 5. Jonah Bartley, the junior, under center. And he hands it to Taylor, and Taylor's going to be dropped for a yard loss. That's Tanner Maynard, excuse me. Dropped back at the 45.
And really, I think Knott County's made the adjustment, knowing that Blackburn is not quarterback. They are committing to the run, and they are just going to say Shelby Valley's not going through it. We're going to stop the middle, and we'll set the edge on the outside. And, you know, until Shelby Valley does something to open the field up a little bit, which I'm going to say an inside trap or some kind of reverse to open things up for Shelby Valley.
So make it 2nd and 6. Shelby Valley no doubt in 4-down territory. That was Eldridge, by the way, the tackling machine that made that hit in the backfield.
Let's see if they do something other than straight handoff.
Toss sweep around the right side. That's Bentley. Bentley's got the corner. Bentley's got the 1st down and more. That's going to be a pickup of, see where they're going to mark him out of bounds. It's going to be a pickup of like 12 yards. First down of the night for Shelby Valley.
And it's the first time that they've got to the corner. Good block out on the corner to seal it, and good run by Bentley to get the 1st down. So Valley's starting to threaten.
Nice pickup that time by Bentley on the toss sweep. Senior. Had an outstanding career here at Shelby Valley. They're going to give him a pickup, I think, a 7 on that one. Here's a toss sweep to the other side. There's Eldridge shooting a gap. Nice job that time by Bentley, eluding a tackler. Gets down to the 30, pick up a 4.
I just wonder what might have been if he cut to the inside against the grain. But you'll take 4 yards on first down.
But you know, Knott County, they're pinning their ears back and they are coming. They're what we used to call shooting the gap or whatever, and they're bringing the house. They got about 8 guys, 9 up in the box, and that's tough sledding for Shelby Valley. But they do pick up 4 yards. Nice run again that time by Bentley.
Shelby Valley doing what they can with there's the nice reverse out and handoff.
That's going to be Logan Hall. Hall gets about 4. He's going to be about a yard short of a first down. Score right now, Knott County 15, Shelby Valley nothing. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Average with another tackle.
Wildcat fans, your volleyball team is the Elite 8 tomorrow. The state tournament.
Yeah, that's something they're making an announcement.
11 o'clock. So we
Shelby Valley volleyball team in the Elite 8 tomorrow. They play Assumption at 11 o'clock. Tough draw, but hey, you're one of the best 8 teams in the state of Kentucky.
That's great. Hand off to Taylor. Taylor moving the pile. And Taylor gets down to the 21-yard line. That's Maynard. Hard to tell when they're in close like that. That's Maynard. And Shelby Valley now has picked up 2 first downs on this drive.
Well, has the Wildcats woke up for this game? 8:49 left to go. They get the ball to start the second half. So if they score and say it's a 1-score game at the half, they get the ball to start the second half. It's time for them to get some momentum on their side.
Taylor, Hall, and Maynard in the backfield. And there's a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be Maynard. And he's going to pick up a couple of yards.
Hard running yards at that.
Let's see who's going to get up off the bottom of the pile for Knott County.
My bet would be Average, but
well, no, it's Jace Amberg. He's got 105 tackles on the year, number 56.
Well, you can go 1 and 2, and you're going to be right
most of the time. Second and let's call it 8 for Shelby Valley. Bartley pressed into action. He's a tremendous athlete. He can play about anywhere. And this time he's going to keep it, pulled it back, and Bartley keeps the legs churning, gets inside the 15-yard line. That play looked like it was initially stopped at the line of scrimmage, but the old cliche, great second effort.
Yeah, that's why he's so good. He don't give up. I really like the way Jonah Bartley plays football.
Can help you at running back, can help you at wide receiver, leads the team in tackles.
He can play anywhere.
This Saturday.
Well, big third down situation for the Wildcats. Ball's marked at the 14. Taylor, Hall, and Maynard in the backfield. Who's going to get it? Toss sweep to the outside to Maynard. Maynard cuts it back up in, and going to be close to a first down.
33, Zeke Hurley. The junior did a good job making first contact.
Did what you're supposed to do, didn't he? Turn that up. Turned it, made it inside, and
That's going to bring 4th down and inches for Shelby.
Well, you know what I want here, don't you? 4th and inches.
Quarterback sneak.
Absolutely. Tell that line to give me a push and burrow my head and go. But anytime it's inches.
Just don't get too anxious and jump. Just put your hands under center and go with it.
Well, they're going to hand it to Taylor, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Oh, wow. Big defensive play. Let's see, number 20, that's a Shepherd getting up off the bottom of the pile. And on a 4th and inches, Shelby Valley fails to come up with a first down. In fact, they lost probably 2. And Knott County, their defense bends, but doesn't break. And then we look back in this game, if Shelby Valley's not able to pull it down, Eugene, that's pretty deflating right there. Quarterback sneak. Inches, quarterback sneak. Especially when you got a guy that's under center, is not used to playing the position. It was a slow handoff, to be honest with you, between exchange between Bartley and Taylor. That hit never had a chance.
But we don't know how much of the playbook, but the quarterback sneak is there. Well,
Yeah.
Shelby Valley, good defensive play right there to cost them about a 5-yard loss.
Shane Gibson on the handoff.
Yep, that's 18.
Backfield by
Tackett
Wildcats.
in on the stop for Shelby Valley. Zach Tackett, the senior.
We're not central.
That's going to be a 2-yard loss, so make it 2nd and long. I'm not seeing Gibson in the second period. Yeah, he's back in the lineup. He's dotting the I right now. Full house, toss to Gibson. Going to try to get to the outside. There's somebody coming up from the secondary and making a big hit. Let's see who that is. Tackett again. Zach Tackett. Boy, he was like a missile. Drops him at the 5. Big play here. You hold them, you know they have to punt. You don't want any kind of penalty here, pass interference, personal foul, anything like that. And it's going to be 3rd and Joe Nancy or 3rd and Shelby for Knott County.
Well, what I would like to see from a Knott County standpoint, personally, what I like to do, throw it long.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
if it's intercepted, it's the same as a punt.
Yeah. Wide outs to both sides of the field. Napier under center. It's going to be a toss sweep to Gibson. And there's not going to be much there for Gibson. Oh, my goodness, what? He found a hole in a crease, and he picks up a first down. He may go. He may go 95 yards. He's going to if there's no penalties. And what a run by Shane Gibson. 95 yards on a 3rd and 17. Looked like he was going to be dropped back at the 4-yard line, and he eludes tacklers, gets into the secondary. It was a sprint. No flags on the play, and Knott County goes up 21-0. Wow, what a run by Gibson.
Should have been 4th down from the 2-yard line, but he goes over 1,000 yards on the season, and Knott County has a big, big lead.
21-0. They're going to go for the extra point with Parker settles. 4:27 remaining, 21-0 Knott County. What a deflator. Shelby Valley turned away and they give up a 91-yard scamper. And the kick is good. 4:27 remaining in the first half. Knott County 22, Shelby Valley 0. Back with more on the APSN and WPRG network.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Well, it's all Knott County right now as they are really excited. They've got momentum going their way.
Squib kick. Belcher fills it at the 20. Belcher up the middle. Belcher off. One man to beat. Belcher, the 50, the 40, the 35. He's been chased down. Jackson Belcher, the 10, the 5. He's going to do it. And Eugene, I was going to ask you, how does Shelby Valley get up off the mat? How about a 75-yard touchdown return?
Well, that's what it took. And the last thing that Knott County really wanted to do is give Shelby Valley a score in this first half. But the Wildcats gives themselves a chance right now. And we do have a score. Johnson County Central is up over Harrison County by a score of 21-0.
Touchdown sponsored by Hall Jones Funeral Home.
Jackson Belcher, we talked about the freshman that he was very good at, very adept at all facets of the game, and he gives Shelby Valley life as they were trailing big time at
Gives them life. I agree with you.
they were trailing 22-0.
Marcus Colas with the extra point, and it's right downtown. It's good. So Shelby Valley's lightning strikes quickly with Jackson Belcher on 75 yards. Colas takes on the extra point. 4:14 remaining in the first half. Knott County 22, Shelby Valley 7. Back in a moment on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network and WPRG.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love. In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity.
Well, Jackson Belcher, the freshman, gets Shelby Valley on the board, gets some momentum for the Wildcats. 4:14 to go in the half. Let's see what Knott County does to answer. They had the whole team at the 50-yard line expecting the squib kick from Shelby Valley.
Colas with a boot into it. It's a line drive kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 15. Ran it up the middle. Is that Gibson? And Gibson, a great return all the way out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. You know, Eugene, I was getting ready to say for Belcher's kickoff return, I was going to say Shelby Valley went from having Gibson back at the 1-yard line for a loss and forcing a punt. He thought Shelby Valley come up with a great field position, and he eludes at least 3 tacklers, found a hole on the left side, and then just outran everyone to the end zone. Just a tremendous effort by Gibson. He's well on his way to over 200 yards in this game, but nonetheless, Belcher sparks Shelby Valley, because my question to you was going to be, how does Shelby Valley get off the mat after that? But they did, thanks to the freshman.
See if Knott County looked at the cushion Shelby Valley's giving them.
They don't need it. They're running all over them. That's Eldridge with it. Eldridge is going to pick up good yardage deep into Shelby Valley territory, all the way down to the, they're going to mark it at the, let's see, they're going to mark it at the 31. Big pickup. Well, now they're bringing it back. They're going to mark him down at the 33-yard line. Nonetheless, 22-yard pickup. 4 minutes exactly remaining. Knott County knocking on the door. Shelby Valley's defense needs to rise to the occasion here, to say the least. Long setback is Eldridge, and he gets it. He's going to try the left side. Shelby Valley doesn't look like they want to tackle anybody. Wow. He just walked by 2 tacklers on the right side of Shelby Valley's line, and he gets across the 20. And Eugene, we tell it like it is. Not much effort there from Shelby Valley's defense. That was that didn't look good. He left side had a small crease, but 2 Shelby Valley tacklers, just the Olay defense, and just like that, Knott County in the red zone.
Defense is an attitude, and defense is something you can bring to every game.
Wow, that's not a very good effort by Shelby Valley defensively.
They do keep doing the same thing.
They gave it to Shepard up the middle.
40 Bryson Evans again on the handoff.
Shepard with the carry, picks up 5, going to be 2nd and 5, and Knott County leading 22-7, 3 minutes remaining, looking to score again. Shelby Valley defense, well, whether they're deflated or the 95-yard scamper by Gibson took a lot out of them, but right now not very, just about none resistant. Eldridge, Shepard, Gibson.
I like this line splits that Knott County's using right now.
There's a handoff up the middle. Let's see who the ball carrier was there. It wasn't Gibson.
That's number 33, Zeke Hurley on the handoff for Knott Central.
See, they're going with a
Zeke
tight,
Hurley.
they're going with a tight split between the guard and the center, and then they got about a yard gap between the tackle and the guard. And what they're doing is they're using that to create some lanes for the ball carriers. If you look real close as Knott County goes to the line of scrimmage, you'll see what I'm talking about when the line splits.
It's going to be 3rd and 5.
Right now they're toe-to-toe all the way across the line.
That was Zeke Hurley, the junior, that carried the last time. There was a pitch around the left side. That's going to be Shepherd, and should be a hold on Knott County.
Yeah, that was obvious right there.
And we have a penalty flag on the field.
We'll see who that was. Number 10 for Shelby Valley was that 18. Zach Tackett in on the stop for Shelby Valley. And let's see what the signal's going to be.
Going to be holding against Knott County.
Holding penalty against
Third penalty of the night against Knott County. Believe it or not, Wildcats haven't been penalized.
So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty.
Minute 53 remaining. Well, Shelby Valley gets a break here. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
If the holding penalty is across the line of scrimmage, it goes 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Right.
If it's behind the line of scrimmage, it goes from the line of scrimmage.
There's a timeout called by Knott County, and we'll take one as well with the score. Knott County 22, Shelby Valley 7. Back in 1 minute on the APSN and WPRG network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back at Shelby Valley, Knott County uses a timeout. They are behind the sticks. They have 3rd down and 12 to go. They lead it 22-7 over Shelby Valley. And a big offensive play for Knott County right now. You want to get it 4th and manageable, if not pick up the first down.
And Burke and Gipsy are the wideouts. Napier drops back. He's looking, and he hands off at the last minute on a draw play to Preston Shepard, and Shepard gets his 2nd touchdown of the night. This one from 21 yards out. Eugene, I know how you love the draw on the screen.
They're 2 of my favorites.
11 first downs now. Knott County extends their lead. That was a 55-yard drive for Knott County. Preston Shepard gets his.
And my Z receiver right now, Phil Birchfield, is our cameraman, and he knows what play I like to call right now. I like to call 4 blast bootleg tied Z at 3. He scored a mini touchdown doing that.
They go for the 2-point conversion. And there's going to be a toss to Shepard. Boy, he just, oh my goodness. He just walks in for the 2-point conversion. And Knott County goes on top big, 30-7. We'll be back with more on the APSN and WPRG network.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
We're back at Shelby Valley High School, where Knott County, they have come to play. They lead Shelby Valley 30-7 with 1:46 left to go in the half. And, of course, Knott County having a really good year, 7-2 on the regular season. They're making a believer out of me.
I'll tell you, Knott County really, I like what you said. You know, that doesn't always happen. You know that as a coach. They came to play. And there was a fair catch call by Bentley at the 31-yard line. But Shelby Valley would take over. They have 3 timeouts left, Bennett 46, but their style offense is not built to go 74 yards in a little over a minute.
State tournament tomorrow. George Rogers.
I'll tell you what, old Preston Shepard has come on. He only had 255 yards coming into this game, but he's got 2 touchdowns now, 2 two-point conversions. And of course, you look at Shane Gibson, he had a 95 yards camper. He's well over 100 yards. 30-7.
That's going to be on the Sunday rewind, I guarantee you. That was one of the best individual runs I've seen. But where was the offside defensive pursuit?
Yeah, once you got into the secondary, it really wasn't threatened. I mean, the untouched straight line, and Shelby Valley now uses a timeout to start this drive. Touchdown here, you never know. You get back in the game, but if they don't, boy, it is going to be tough to come from behind 30-7 when Knott County has scored on their last 4 drives.
Well, this is one time I would be in favor of a prevent defense.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't like a prevent defense, but I don't think Shelby Valley with Bartley can throw the ball. There's no doubt about that. But they haven't practiced a whole lot. They did not realize.
Pass protection.
Yeah. They did not know that Blackburn was going to be out until late in the week. And that has, I think that has really, really hurt their confidence offensively.
Shelby Valley, 2 timeouts left. Let's see what they do on first down. It's going to be a toss sweep around the right side. And not much there. In fact, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's Bentley on the sweep. Nothing there, because Shelby Valley is going to be content to go in at halftime. I don't know. When you're down 30-7 and minute 46, when you take over, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try a halfback option or try to go up on top or whatever.
I think they're going to see what happens on this second down play. If they get some pretty good yardage, they may use a timeout. But let's see what happens here on this second down.
They have not went to the air tonight. Bartley on a keeper, design play, trying to get to the outside. He's going to be brought down for a loss. That's Preston Shepard with the tackle. No, excuse me, that's Isaiah Wilkinson.
Well, I'll have to see a replay on that, but that sure looked like that was a tackle by the face mask.
Yeah, they're going to call it. They called it. It's going to be a penalty marked off against Knott County.
I don't see a flag on the field.
Yeah, they're going to mark it off against.
Yeah, okay.
So Shelby Valley will get a first down the easy way. Knott County has scored on their last 4 touchdown drives.
So that face mask is going to be of the personal foul variety, which will be a 15-yard penalty, which is going to move the ball up near the 45-yard line of Shelby Valley. And so they've got a minute and 1 second and 2 timeouts. Now you really start looking at trying to score.
Yeah, good field position, 44-yard line.
If nothing else, get in field goal position for Callis. Or Calas, I think is how you pronounce it.
There's a handoff. It's not going to go anywhere. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Wilkinson, number 28 again, the senior in on the stop.
Knott County's not small up front, and they're not going to be easily pushed around. All right, Prestonsburg is now ahead of 12. Of Easter is 12-0. So
no
Easter
game.
is putting up a fight at Prestonsburg.
Shelby Valley is going to elect to let the, they're going to run the plays, but they're going to let the clock run down. Handoff up the middle. I think that's Taylor. Oh, that's Maynard. And Maynard's going to pick up 2 yards. Now I'd call a timeout and throw a ball. I mean, on third down. I would call a timeout here and throw it deep. Never know.
They're not going to get a playoff.
They got it off. Toss sweep there. That's a handoff. They'll giving it to Bentley. He gets across midfield down to the 45. Tackle. That's going to be the end of the first half. All Knott County Patriots here tonight. They've got to giddy up in their step here tonight. And at halftime, it's Knott County 30, Shelby Valley 7. Back with the Hall and Jones halftime report in just a few moments. You're listening to Playoff Action on the APSN and WPRG network.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic, your health, your life, aligned.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
Your dream home isn't just a place, it's where your story begins. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Rachel Johnson knows how to make it happen. With expert local knowledge, top-tier marketing, and real results, you'll get the keys and peace of mind. Call Rachel Johnson today and move with confidence, because the right agent makes all the difference. Rachel Johnson, turning houses into homes. Call today 606-371-4889. At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy. At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
Put them all out for tip-off, and they said they got to go, so how do we get there? So as soon as they threw the ball up,
We are back here at Shelby Valley with the Wildcats trailing Knott County as they have really brought their game to Shelby Valley tonight. They are moving on all cylinders, Arnie.
Scores passed along also down at Prestonburg. Prestonburg, the Black Cats now lead Eastridge 12-0 in that game. We'll try. Johnson Central was leading over Harrison County 21-0 early in that game. That's no surprise. That will be a running clock in the first half. The only thing is, next week Johnson Central, not that they can't win it, they'll get but it'll be a tough second round game. They'll get the winner of Boyd County and Covington Catholic. So either way, that's not going to be easy, but probably Covington Catholic in that game. Going to want to remind everyone to Shelby Valley, good luck to the Lady Wildcats volleyball. What a season Coach Misty Riddle has had. They were in the Elite 8. They're playing Louisville Assumption, two-time defending champion, number 8 team in the nation. But hey, throw the ball up and spike it and kill it and see what happens.
Well, I'll tell you what, Shelby Valley has some of the better players in the mountains and in the state of Kentucky, and I would not want to try to return some of the kills that we see. Philip Birchfield, I thought, did a wonderful job of calling volleyball. He and Brian Hunley, they were experts at calling volleyball, and I'll tell you what, I enjoyed watching those guys, and I got to work with them on a couple occasions, and they really, really know their stuff. And it's hard to imagine how volleyball is caught on in this area.
Well, you figure 328 schools play basketball. You figure that many probably plays volleyball, I would think, you know. And to know that you're in the Elite 8, you're down, I mean, you know, it's just a tremendous, tremendous season, and it's not over.
And the send-off they got today, it was with the fire trucks, the police, the rescue squad,
very
sirens, or sirens, I should say.
Very, very, very nice send-off for them. But anyway, looking at some stats in the first half here, penalties. Knott County was penalized 4 times for 50 yards. The one thing Shelby Valley was not charged with a penalty. First downs unofficially, Knott County with 11, Shelby Valley with 4. Passing, Knott County went to the air twice. They were 1 of 2 for 15 yards. Shelby Valley did not attempt to pass in the first half. There were no punts in the first half by either team. And turnovers, Jonah Bartley recovered a Knott County fumble early in this game, and then Knott County returned the favor. They recovered a Shelby Valley fumble. That was the only turnovers. Knott County led 7-0 at the end of the first period, and then they had a big second period as they outscored Shelby Valley 23-7. And that's where we are here at halftime, 30-7. A quick recap of the scoring in this game. Knott County got on the scoreboard first with 1:53 remaining. Connor Napier, a 7-yard quarterback scamper, made it 6-0. Parker Settles tacked on the extra point, made it 7-0. That was kept a 75-yard drive. Knott County scored again, 11:41 remaining in the first half. This time it was Preston Shepard. He took it in from 23 yards out, made it 13-0. Once again, Knott County went for the 2-point conversion. They got it. It was Shepard carrying it in, made it 15-0. Then the biggest play of the first half, should be facing a 3rd and 17 from their own 5-yard line. They ran a toss sweep to Shane Gibson. Looked like he was going to be tackled near the end zone about the 1-yard line. Broke away, got through a hole on the left side, and then outran the secondary of Shelby Valley. That was the backbreaker, if you want to call it that. 95 yards, made it 21-7. Settles tacked on the extra point, made it 22-7. Then Jackson Belcher, the freshman, caught it at the mid-25-yard line, brought it right straight up the middle, cut down the left sideline, outran everyone. 75 yards, Jackson Belcher, the freshman, with the kickoff return. That made it 22-6. And Marcus Colas tacked on the extra point, made it 28-7. And then right before halftime, 1:46 remaining, a 55-yard drive. Preston Shepard gets his second touchdown. This one from 21 yards out, made it 28-7. Shepard takes on the 2-point conversion to make it 30-7 and halftime. And that's where we stand right now. And with that, we're going to step out and with some more time out. We'll be back with more as you're listening to Playoff Action on the APSN and the WPRG networks.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable. At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
Welcome back, everyone. We're at halftime. Playoff action beginning tonight all across the state of Kentucky. Second season, as we like to call it. And here at the Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley High School, it has been all Knott County. They have scored on their last 4 touchdown drives, and they lead at halftime 30-7 over Shelby Valley. Shelby Valley playing without their starting quarterback, Elijah Blackburn. He's missing the game with an injury. But hats off to the effort that Coach Randall Mullins in Knott County has brought here to this one. And, you know, the playoff action, you know, that you gotta win 4 to get to Kroger Field. Tonight, across the state, it's just the first step. Not many, let's just tell it like it is, not many great matchups, 1 through 4, whatever.
Never has been.
Never has been. You know, you might see 1 or 2 in the whole state of Kentucky.
I thought this one would be.
No, I thought this would be an excellent game. I never thought we would see a 30-7 score at halftime.
But what has, you know, let's talk about Tyler Johnson, what he has faced with the injuries. And just seems like every time that they get something going and they're looking good, something happens to one of their players. You know, somebody goes down to injury, and you know, and they've had to switch. They went, you know, from maybe going to be throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah, well, no question.
And then they went to running some veer, and now they went to the triple I. You know, they've had to try to adjust and adapt to some adverse.
No question. He has had probably the toughest job, no question, in Pike County, maybe in the mountains, using his third quarterback here tonight.
But it also might be his best job developing players for next year.
Yeah, 4 and 6. I thought until tonight, I thought they had really found what their niche was. Of course, I'm like you. They spent all summer expecting Brady Johnson to be the quarterback. They were going to have
Collins at defense.
There's going to have Bartley and Bryce Bentley at the receivers, and they were going to throw the ball pretty much, you know, all over the field. I'm not sure now if a guy they used to know. I think Johnson had like 2,700 yards last year in passing or whatever. Just a tremendous junior season, and then was hurt against Ironton or whatever, and things changed. They had to change his offense week to week, and then you come into the playoffs. You know, last week I thought they played a terrific game. No turnovers, very few penalties. They lost to a 4A school, Harlan County, 26-20. But, you know, you don't want to put all this first half. You got to give Knott County some credit. You got to give Shepard and Gibson, those running backs, you got to give them a lot of credit. I mean, Shepard and Shane Gibson some really kudos, because they have really ran the ball hard against Shelby Valley here in the first half. Shelby Valley will receive the kickoff. You know, you never know. You're down really basically you're down 24 points. That's 3 scores if you tack on 2-point conversions, but more realistically probably 4 scores you would think. But Shelby Valley will receive the kickoff.
What you've got to do is something that they haven't done, and that's got to get some defensive stops.
No, and no question. I mean, Knott County, the last 4 drives have, and I'll say this, just tell it like it is, they made it look easy. I mean, the touchdown.
They're getting the push off the offensive line.
The offensive line's playing well.
And then some guys need to step in the hole and make some tackles.
30-7 our halftime score on a cool, chilly night in Robertson Creek, Kentucky. University of Kentucky this weekend, home to Florida. I say this, I'll make a prediction. If they beat Florida, Barnhart will come out with an announcement, say Stoops will return next year.
I remember last week.
Doesn't take much to please him in football.
You said Kentucky on the Plains tomorrow, and Philip Birchfield said loss. I just want to remind him of that.
And, of course, immediately after the game, they relieved Hugh Freeze of his duties, and all the rumors circulating. I tell you, I'm thinking about applying. I mean, there are some good jobs out there. Florida, Penn State, LSU, Oklahoma State. Some really good jobs. I'm telling you. And I think really some more.
You really get some really good agents getting them walkaway money. Yeah. I'm telling you, buyouts.
$168 million. Oh, 168 before Hugh Freeze. That was what the total with the buy. Think about that. 168 million to go away.
What did Orgeron say? What door do you want me to use? Yeah, and what time you want me to be gone?
He said that in an interview on TV. He said they come in and said, Ed, we're going to have to make a change. You're out of a job, but we're going to pay you the last 47 million. He said, sounds good to me. Which door do you want me to leave? I mean, that was pretty cool, man, at Orgeron. And you got all the names. Lane Kiffin, not to win a national championship. He's got the NCAA. I'm telling you, the open jobs are all coming through Kiffin. It's like LSU wants him, Auburn wants him, and Florida wants him. I'll tell you, I'll make another prediction.
Is somebody going to start mentioning Nick Saban's names?
Nah, they might, but you know where I think Lane Kiffin end up, and that's me. Do I know? No. Yeah. I think Lane Kiffin will take the Florida job. I don't think he'll take the LSU. I think he will take the Florida job. That's just a prediction. I think John Summerall will get the Auburn job. The guy that ex-Kentucky player and coach, a lot of people wanted if Stoops were to leave or was to be relieved of his duties. That's what a lot of the Kentucky people, John Summerall, I think he will get the Auburn job. I think James Franklin will end up at Arkansas, the former Penn State coach.
Well, when you walk away with $40, $50, $60 million, you can't really feel too sorry for him.
Hugh Freeze from Auburn needs an agent. He only got $15 million. I mean, he's only getting $15 million to leave, so that's a little bit. The coaching carousel more than any other. When I was growing up, you got a minimum of 5 years. It doesn't make any difference if you went 2-10, 3-8, 6-6, 4-8. You got 5 years. Now, when you're making 8, 9, 10 million a year, things change. Hey, no patience. I mean, by the big money boosters and donors, and by the fans. You know what I'm saying? And so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Matt Jones said 85 to 90% chance that Stoops will be gone next year. I was listening to my wife, and I told her, I said, no, it's not that much. I mean, maybe 50-50. And like I say, if he gets Florida, then they'll get Tennessee Tech, and he'll be back.
Here we go. Shelby Valley will receive. Imperative that they get something going in this first few minutes. Knott County in total control.
Kickoff is going to be short, taken by Shelby Valley.
We have a whistle for an offside. It looked like the man on the end line of scrimmage at the bottom of your screen was across the 40 before the ball was kicked. So
they get the option of taking it where
so it's going to be 5 yards. So it's going to be at the 45-yard line of Knott County. So a good start for Shelby Valley offense as far as field position. Let's see what they can do with it. And, Ronnie, I think just trying to run the ball straight up the middle is not going to get them where they need to go.
At times, they've moved the ball pretty well in the first half. And there's a handoff to Taylor, and he's going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss. Trying to get, that's Tanner Maynard, they're trying to get some positive yardage on first down, but that defense, that middle interior of the defense, let's see who's getting up. That's number 20. That's Preston Shepard. I mean,
maybe a wildcat situation. Let Jonah Bartley line up in a shotgun to where he can maneuver and run the ball.
Getting the play from the sideline right now. Gets to the huddle. Need to hurry a little bit.
You can see the Knott County defense. They got some horses up front, don't they? There's some.
Yeah, but look how many's within 2 to 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. They're all 9 of them now. Bartley back to throw. He throws it. He's got a man open, but he.
That's number 2, Jonah Bartley on the quarterback keeper.
Bartley, okay. Keep it, food us on the camera, and Bartley gets a big gain all the way down to the 30. Let's call it the 36-yard line.
That post was open though.
Oh, Belcher was behind the defensive back. And that's what I was watching.
I think our cameraman was seeing that as well.
But Bartley, that's okay. Picked up good yardage and gives them a 3rd and short. And they hand off to the second man through this time, and Hall's not going to get much. In fact, he's going to be dropped, I think, behind the line of scrimmage. Once again, Mason Burnett, a sophomore, gets up along with Bryson Eldridge on the tackles for Knott County. Boy, Eldridge is around the ball, isn't he?
He has a nose for it. He's a senior.
I think this is the play of the game up to this point. Shelby Valley, I think if they don't get a first down here, it's going to be tough to come back in this game. Right now, they got plenty of time, but you got to put points on the board. There's going to be a toss sweep to Bentley around the right side, and he's not going to do it. Bentley eludes a great open field running by Bentley. Well, he made a hole where there was no hole, and he got down inside the yard line, and there's going to be a flag, and I think they're going to tack on some more against Knott County. Ball's going to be marked at the 19, and Eugene looked like he was going to be stopped 3 or 4 yards short, but a great effort by Bryce Bentley.
Well, I think that might actually go against Shelby Valley. And I think it was going to be Shelby Valley, Bryce Bentley that might get tagged with a personal foul after the play.
Dead ball foul, first down will stand.
The first down will stand.
Now let's see what it is.
Personal foul against Shelby Valley. So it will be a first down, and they will mark the ball from the 19-yard line. They'll mark it back 15 yards, so it'll be at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for Shelby Valley.
That hurts. You don't think. He said, well, you still got the first down, but I'll say this, great effort by Bentley. Toss sweep to the right side. He cut it back up inside, and there was tacklers waiting, but doing a very good job of eluding the tacklers and picking up the first down. But I honestly did not see the end of the play, so I won't comment on it, but it moves it back to the 34-yard line. 9:40 remaining in third period.
I think it was a pretty easy call on that one.
Maynard, Hall, Bentley, the setbacks. And they hand it to Maynard, and nothing there. Let's see, is that Eldridge seriously getting up from the bottom of the pile? I mean, you've got to do something to keep. No, that was Shepard. You got to do something to keep them from pinning their ears back. I mean, you got 9 guys there. I mean, you just don't have the numbers to block that many guys. They have no respect for the pass, the toss sweep, a reverse, counter. I'd throw a reverse at them. The way they're pursuing, I'd run that toss sweep, and I'd run a reverse right back at them.
The cushion on Belcher just raise up and throwing the ball.
And they do. Bentley's going to throw it, and he's going to throw it to Belcher, and Belcher a little underthrown. There's going to be a penalty marker. There's going to be pass interference against Knott County at about the 1-yard line.
It's a good call. But in high school, there's 2 flags out there. But in high school, it's not to the point of the foul, it is a 15-yard penalty. So, you're always, as a defensive back coach, you're saying if you're beat and the other guy's going to score, you make sure you interfere.
Yeah. Another penalty against Knott County. That's number 6 on the 9th. But yeah, I'm like you. We talked about it earlier in the broadcast. Barley's got an arm. It's not like, okay, but that time, a good call by the coaching staff of Shelby Valley. That's what we wanted to see, something they were going to run a sweep, and Bentley stops, throws the ball to Belcher, and Belcher fighting to get back to it, and he was held. So another first down for Shelby Valley.
And that's going to be at the 20-yard line. Belcher is at the bottom of your screen. They do not have a wideout to the top of your screen. And there goes the flag again.
That's a handoff to Maynard.
And that comes from the side judge.
Short pickup of only 3 yards that time by Maynard. They've done a good job containing Maynard tonight. Let's see.
Maybe a face mask.
I think it's going to be against Shelby Valley. I think is going to be the initial signal. Let's see.
Knott County's walking back towards their end zone.
Let's see here.
Will it be of the personal foul variety or the incidental?
8:53 remaining here in the third period. 30-7. Knott County with the lead. Face mask.
Incidental.
Face mask penalty against Knott Central.
Which I think that needs to be done away with in high school. It needs to be a 15-yard penalty.
I agree. 8:53. Shelby Valley's used 3 minutes and 7 seconds on this drive. And here's going to be Bartley on a keeper, gets to the outside, looking for the corner, gets all the way down to inside the 5. A touchdown saving tackle that time by Dawson Hall, a junior for Knott County. Shelby Valley's going to have it first and goal. This drive aided by a couple big penalties against the Patriots.
Now you can look at a second man through, or you can look at something to the outside, to the wide side of the field.
They've been pretty successful running outside, not much up the middle. There's a fumble snap. Barley has it, and he's going to be.
They blew it dead.
They're going to.
Oh, that was an official's mistake. The officials blew that dead too quickly. That probably should have been a scoop and score for Knott County.
Ball's going to be marked at the 7, so the loss of 1. We'll have to send that back to New York for a replay.
Listen, I'm telling you, that was a inadvertent whistle. But let me tell you something. In an inadvertent whistle, doesn't it go back and you play the play over? You should not be a loss.
Toss sweep around the left side. That's Bentley, and he's going. Bentley with the touchdown from 7 yards out. Let's see if there's no penalty markers. No, so Bryce Bentley gets Shelby Valley a little closer. It's 30-13. Do you go for the 2-point conversions now, or are you going to chase points right now?
Too early chase points.
I agree. I would kick the extra point.
Our rules official that is with us right now tells us that when there is an inadvertent whistle, like there was on that fumble, you make the play over.
I don't think it was an inadvertent whistle. I think they blew him dead. They blew him down. Colas with the extra point, and hit is good. And Shelby Valley creeps to within 30-14. We'll be back with more on the APSN and WPRG networks.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy, local, reliable, affordable.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall & Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall & Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back at Shelby Valley High School, where the Wildcats have just scored to get closer at 30 to 14. Is it too early to onside kick? Knott County doesn't think so. Look how many men they have up around the 50-yard line to try to prevent that as they have their hands team up. And let's see how Shelby Valley approaches it.
Marcus Colas, the junior foreign exchange student with a strong leg. Let's see what he does.
Kicking it.
Yep, it's a squibber down, and that's going to be Ambergy picking it up and circling, trying to get around to the left side. And Shelby Valley not going to tackle. Still not going to. Going to get around to about the 45-yard line.
Got a player down at about the 37-yard line.
Good return by Ambergy. And let's see, there's a penalty marker maybe. Yes.
Getting up slowly for Shelby Valley is that number 52?
There's a block in the back, I think, going to go against Knott County. Let's see. Penalties are mounting up for Knott County, I'll say that. It's going to go, I think, against Knott County. Ambergy had a good return, about 23 yards, got it out to the 40, and they're throwing the flag again. Okay. Let's see where they're going to finally mark it at the. Still not marked it off. That was a big drive for Shelby Valley. They used almost 5 minutes, which, you know, they need the clock, but they used a lot of it on that drive. Knott County another penalty, and I have them with 8 now.
Backs it up 15 yards.
8 penalties for 85 yards. And so Knott County will go on offense for the first time here in the second half. They've scored on their last 4 possessions.
See what kind of adjustments Shelby Valley makes defensively.
Connor Napier, senior quarterback. Parker Shepard is behind him.
That is a large tackle.
Preston Shepard, I should say. And Shepard's going to get it. Got a big hole. Shepard gets out across the 30, and he's going to have enough for a first down for Knott County.
Shepard on the carry.
Shepard, Gibson had the big first half, but near the end of the first half, it was Preston Shepard with 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions.
Hey, Dalton LeMaster, number 74, junior for Knott County. He is a load on that offensive line.
Ball's out to the 35-yard line. As my partner would say, Wildcats need a stop. First and 10 at the 35. But you can't let them use a lot of clock either.
No, they're going toe-to-toe on the line of scrimmage.
And there's a handoff. Good job of that interior Shelby Valley line. Nothing there. They may have lost a yard. Joshua Newsom getting up, along with Jonah Bartley and company. That was Eldridge on the carry. Not much there.
It's Eldridge on the carry.
Right at the line of scrimmage. The winner of this game, I think, gets the winner of Prestonsburg and East Ridge.
And at last score, it was 12-0 Prestonsburg over East Ridge. It's now 28, so Prestonsburg starting to exert themselves over top of East Ridge.
Second down for the Patriots. Handoff around the left side at Shepard, and Shepard running hard, picks up 8 yards, and it's going to be third and short. And I'm no doubt about it, Knott County will go for it if they don't get it on the third down. It's going to be third and 1. Ball's going to be marked at the 44-yard line. Glad to have you with us tonight. We've got the APSN crew here. I'm Ronnie Newsom along with Eugene Newsom, Philip Birchfield, Brian Hunley, and our executive producer, Thomas Rainey. Glad to have you with us.
And the WPRG crew is at Prestonsburg with the Prestonsburg East Ridge game.
Handoff on the right side at Shepard, and he's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be dependent on the mark.
He's short.
And let's see who that's. Jake Mullins getting up off the deck.
Preston Shepard getting up slowly. They're going to let him stay on the field. Yes, they are.
Fourth down. Knott County with their best regular season in many, many years, 7-2. They've had an upgrade in facilities. Coach Mullins doing a good job over there. Fourth down. The way they've run the ball, you have to like their chances of picking this up. I don't see Gibson in the backfield. It's Shepard dotting the I, and he's going to get it, and he's going to have a first down and a lot more. It's going to pick up 5-6 yards out to midfield and keep the chains moving. Now, here's the key. Knott County using a lot of time on that clock, and Shelby Valley down 16 points, 30-14. 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. New set of downs for Knott County. What would you do defensively right now to turn this tide?
Well, I'm not, in I don't know what the capabilities are, but I like to see slants. I like to see some stunts being run up front. Just lining up and going straight head to head with them right now, Knott County is winning that battle. But I'd like to see, maybe a Texas call where you're gonna have the tackle go first and the guard loop around, or you're gonna slant one way or the other.
Which you don't see much in high school.
Are you gonna see linebackers? Well, you'll see it at some high schools. I can tell you that.
Shane Gibson with a 2-yard pickup. Back in the field, back into the backfield. And they are using some clock. Shelby Valley used 5 minutes, but they can't afford to use a lot of the clock.
Yeah. Corner blitzes. They're not throwing the ball. Bring a corner.
Yeah, bring him down.
No, as
Napier,
I say that, they're
looking. He's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Nope, now they're going to call pass interference. That's a late flag. You hate to see a late flag. That's what, as you.
He was on the freaking ground. He was on the ground.
Nonetheless, it's going to be a penalty. It's only going to be the second against Shelby Valley, but that one hurts.
Now, come on. You can't call it on the freaking ground.
There's a pass intended for that time for Gibson, but it was incomplete. But
it's going to be offsetting penalties, I think. You got holding against Knott County.
Okay.
And pass interference against Shelby Valley.
So let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Holding call against Knott Central.
And of course there was some what do you call them? Expletive elites here in the press box. I hope that did not come over our microphones, but that was not us.
So it's going to be right now a second down and 8 again. Let's do it again. 3:50 remaining here, third period. Knott County 30, Shelby Valley 14. Shelby Valley looking for a stop. Knott County already, I'm sure, in 4-down territory. The winner will move on to travel to probably looks like Floyd County next week to take on the Black Cats. Prestonsburg leading 28-0 over East Ridge. Second and 8. Johnson Central winning big over Harrison County. Left side, let's see who that is. That's Gibson. He's going to be dropped for a loss. Back on the Shelby Valley side of the 50-yard line. Nice job defensively for Shelby Valley. Now let's see what this is. Penalty marker is raining now. It's going to be a face mask against Shelby Valley. Unfortunate break for Shelby Valley.
Should be the 5-yard variety. So it does not carry an automatic first down, so it's going to be second. They get the down over, so it'll be second down and 5.
Shelby Valley coming into this game with an overall record, 4 wins, 6 losses, 3-1 in the district play. Knott County coming in with a record of 7 wins, 2 losses. They were 2-2 in the district. In the shotgun, Napier hands off to Eldridge up the middle. Not much there. Shelby Valley tightening the defense up here in the second. That's Joshua Newsom made the first hit along with Tanner Maynard. It's going to be a third and short.
You still fell forward, and then you got to like that. Good running backs will fall forward and pick up an extra yard or so. So they've got 2 downs to pick up a yard and a half.
Down to 3 minutes. Each team's had 1 possession thus far in the second half. 30-14, Knott County with the lead. See
they
what
have to burn a timeout. They're getting
it's down to 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're getting the play mighty late, so
They hustle up to the line.
that usually costs you.
And there's going to be a no worry. He pitches it to Gibson and it goes out of bounds. Let me ask you that. Now I've got to. What about the call on that when you just need 3rd and 1? I'm trying to surprise Shelby Valley, but boy, the way that Gibson and Shepherd has been running the ball, that's just about a given. They're going to get it 2 or 3 yards easy.
I just don't. Like I said, they were too late getting to there.
Yep,
bad
you did.
things happen.
Yep, you're right.
When you try to hustle and beat the clock, bad things happen.
That also tells me if they were going to be tackled for a loss, they like their chances with Shepherd and Gibson of picking it up on 4th down.
If they didn't want to use a timeout, it would be 3rd down and 9 instead of 4th down and 9.
Big play in this game right here.
This is it.
Right here, big play in the shotgun. It's Napier. He's going to drop back. Good protection. He's looking, and he's going to throw out in a flat, and it's going to be incomplete. Shelby Valley takes over and down, so Shelby Valley still alive.
Jonah Bartley on the coverage. And so the Wildcats, if they can score quickly, it'll make it an interesting 4th quarter, won't it?
Yep. They score here, ball game on. Shelby Valley, great field position.
Now you would chase the points with the 2-point conversions if they were to score.
Ball's going to be marked at Shelby Valley's 49-yard line, 2:25 remaining. One thing Knott County did do, Eugene, they used 5 minutes off the clock. They did. So Shelby Valley, here we go. No, I don't think you panic right here. I think you still run your basic offense. I mean,
well, they've got 10 men within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. They're going to run a reverse.
No, I love this. Here, Maynard, he's going to have some room around the side. Maynard to the 50, the 40, all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That's what I like. Oh, that's Jackson Belcher, number 7, excuse me. But nonetheless, big pickup for Shelby Valley. And Eugene, you called it. You said you wanted to see like a little toss sweep and maybe a reverse coming back at them. And boy, it's there. You know, when you got that many men pursuing the football, you got to give them a little counter, a little reverse to cut down that
They had 9 men within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
The pursuit was, I mean, you could see from up here, man, that was going to go for big yardage. Bartley back to pass. He's looking, and it's going to be picked off. Nice job by Brody Little with the interception at the 12. But, hey, I like the call. 1st down. I have no problem with it. I'd like to see a different result, but Brody Little with the interception. You talked about it. They had 12 during the year.
Well, what happened that time, Bartley saw the receiver. He saw the defender on the right side of the field behind the intended receiver, and he did not see the corner coming from the other side.
Brody Little, that's his 3rd interception of the year. Brody Short, excuse me, he's a senior. Brody Short with the interception. And that stops a big Shelby Valley drive.
They're just going to run the ball now.
Left side, that's going to be, I don't know which, Shepherd or Gibson. Short yardage. Minute 40 remaining now down in the 3rd period. Zach Tackett in a stop for Shelby Valley.
Still, if you don't let them out of the hole here, you can still set yourself up, for maybe an early score in the 4th quarter or maybe a late score here in the 3rd quarter. But you cannot let Knott County have the big play, and Knott County has been able to come up with the big plays. And they're still going with the toe-to-toe splits with the offensive line.
Left side to Gibson. Gibson eludes 1 tackle, 2 tackle, cuts it to the outside. Zach Tackett drags him out of bounds, but not for a big pickup out to the 38-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 25 for Gibson. He's got to be nearing 200 yards tonight. And a 1st down. Every 1st down they pick up and they get a new set of downs to work with. Boy, that hurt Shelby Valley. I mean, on as far as clock, it won't be too long, if not now, that the clock will become an ally for Knott County. 30-14. The only score in the third period was by Shelby Valley on the Brass Bentley run from 4 yards out. Knott County with the football. Napier in the shotgun. Hand off the left side. They love that left side. There's Gibson. He's going to be stopped that time at the line of scrimmage.
Shelby Valley get it.
Knott County gets it back. It's going to be second down and 10. They'll have to run one more play before the end of the period. Good crowd on hand here at Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley. Knott County with a good traveling contingent. They've not got to taste a lot of playoff action before.
Making the most of it tonight, though.
Absolutely. Second and 11, Napier. This time he's up under center. Senior quarterback. Hands off to the deep man, and that's going to be Shepard. He gets across the 40, down to the 39. That's going to be the end of the third period with the score. Knott County 30, Shelby Valley 14. Back with more as you're listening to playoff action on the APSN and WPRG networks.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic. Your health, your life, aligned.
Welcome back, everyone. Fourth quarter action to begin. Ronnie Newsom, Eugene Newsom, executive producer Thomas Rainey, Brian Hunley, and Philip Birchfield with us. We got the whole crew with us as we begin fourth period, and it's going to be Knott County with the football. Toss sweep to Gibson. Gibson looking to get to the outside, and he does, and he's going to be near a first down.
I think he got it. When you got somebody 3rd and 13, you can't let them run and get it.
It's right at the mark.
It looks like he got it from here. Let's see.
I think you're going to see first down.
That's unofficially 14 first downs for Knott County, and 4 more plays unless they turn it over. 11:50 remaining, just starting the fourth quarter. 30-14. Knott County with the lead.
Beautiful facility here at Shelby Valley High School.
Handoff, and they're going to keep it on the ground. Boy, that's a good pickup, 5 yards by Gibson across midfield into Shelby Valley territory.
And I think Knott County, if they are smart, and which they are, they're going to start using all of the 40-second clock. Because even if they give Shelby Valley the football, you're going to limit the opportunities that they have to score.
Yep.
And, I'd have a coach over there right now telling them when to break the huddle and go run the play. As the play clock is down to 19.
They're in no hurry.
No.
Senior quarterback, you can tell. He sees that clock in the corner of the end zone.
They snap it at 5.
And there's a handoff once again to Gibson. Tries that right side.
Got the first down again. So that clock will stop while they set the chains. And then they could take another 2 minutes or so off the clock. even if they don't get a first down.
11 weeks of football, and a lot of fans are going to say, no, they only played 10. There's actually 11 weeks, whatever the old 0 week, but, they call it now early in the season. But more 11 weeks of high school football has went by. And like I say, if you make it to Kroger Field, though, you're going to play half as many games to get there as you did during the regular season. Under center is Napier. Long count. And hands off straight up the middle. That's going to be Eldridge with the carry. And he's going to pick up about 2 yards. Shelby Valley, Josh Newsom. Let's see who else is on the bottom of that pile for Shelby Valley. Just now getting up. That's going to be Dylan Fitch, senior. Had a great career here at Shelby Valley. And it's going to be a 2nd and 6 situation. As my buddy here, my cohort says, when you pick up 4 or 5 on first down, opens up the playbook.
Give it to the man. Run the play clock down to about 5 seconds. He's standing there watching it.
It's going to be a sweep this time to Gibson, and he cuts back against the grain. Going to be brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That sweep, that toss was a little high and behind him.
Jonah Bartley in on the stop.
6 for Knott County Central.
3rd down. That's not bothered. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know what the conversion rate is for Knott County tonight on 3rd down, but it's high. It's high.
A must situation for Shelby Valley to get a stop right now. Knott County taking their time.
Well, it's marked at the 37-yard line. They need 6.
That formation that they're running, that's like having an extra tight end or extra lineman leading the way.
Yep, and there's Gibson. They get the push, and he's going to be near another first down. May have it.
That's number 1, Shane Gibson on the handoff.
Workhorse Gibson, he's went over 1,000 yards here tonight. I mean, not in this game. It seems like it, but he had 9:55 coming in, another first down.
I like 33 for Knott County. Zeke Hurley, the junior in the backfield. He is leading the way, and I just pay attention maybe on this particular play at number 33. He usually lines up to the right side of the quarterback. He hits that line full speed as a blocker.
Want to remind everyone immediately following this game, we will be picking our Hall Chiropractic Player of the Game. Napier, not going to do anything fancy. Hands off to Gibson. 2 or 3 yards straight up the middle. Use some more clock, down to 7:40 remaining here in this game.
That's something else. Shelby Valley's playing a lot of people both ways. They're starting to get a little tired.
Yeah, the defense has been out there a long time. Shelby Valley only ran 5 plays in the first period of this game. Knott County slow coming out of the huddle. I'll tell you what, we have really enjoyed bringing you football our first season on the APSN network. It's been a fantastic experience.
Yeah, I want to thank Thomas Rainey for allowing us the opportunity.
Long count, fumbled snap. They go left side to Gibson. It's Gibson left, Gibson right, Gibson on the sweep.
Not that a whole lot of people might care, but this is our 40th year together broadcasting. So what does that tell you?
Tells me you're an old man. That's what it tells me.
Well, you're older than I am.
Oh.
We have seen some great ones, though.
Yep. 3rd down situation, and like I say, we don't keep that stat, but I'd love to know what the conversion percentage would be on 3rd downs tonight for Knott County. And they've had a lot of them, but it seems like they've converted just about every 3rd down conversion. Third down.
At the line of scrimmage right there, and they did not convert that one.
Nope. Good job by Shelby Valley defensively. Going to bring up a big 4th down. One thing I'll give Shelby Valley's defense credit for, they have kept Knott County out of the end zone here in the second half.
I think right now is the time Knott County will pull one out of their playbook instead of you know, they might run Gibson to the right side, but this might be a time where they might run something like
you've not seen. Yeah.
Trap. You know, maybe like the draw that they scored on earlier.
You up 2 scores and 2 2-point conversions with 5 minutes to go. You can afford to do it. You could take a chance. And they're going to run a toss sweep, and that's going to be a fumble. Shelby Valley has a chance to get it. No, Knott County recovers, but Shelby Valley will take over, and I think that was Eldridge. Boy, you don't see many clean fumble recoveries as that one. Gibson lost the ball, but Eldridge, you know, Shelby Valley, that easily could have been a fumble and a scoop and 6 for the Wildcats. But the Wildcats, hats off to the defense, played much better here in the second half, and Shelby Valley takes over. They 2 scores.
You got to score quickly, though.
Yep, a little different than in the third period when they use 5 minutes to score. They've got to strike and strike quickly.
The man at the bottom of your screen, Belcher.
He's going against Michael Gibson's got 3 interceptions on the year. Inside handoff. That's a good pickup on first down, 8 yards.
You got to get up off the pile and get to the line of scrimmage and run a play. That clock is running.
That was Hall on the carry. You got to hurry. Got to hurry. You got to, you know, from the sideline he's coming to get the play, but you got to hurry.
I think this is the time you got to run your 2-minute offense, even though there's 5 minutes left to go.
No question. Absolutely. Shelby Valley 2nd and short. Knott County bringing the house. Bartley's going to keep it. He's got enough for the first down, and he gets across midfield down to the 46-yard line. Another first down for the Wildcats.
They'll stop the clock.
Hurry and get back into the huddle. Hurry and get back into the huddle. Get up to the line of scrimmage. Snap the ball.
Okay, they just started the clock. Let's see how long it takes them to
good job
play off.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to let Bartley keep it a couple times, and he's going to option left, keeps it, and Bartley's off to the races. Bartley to the 20, the 10, the 5, and Bartley is dragged down at the 1-yard line. My goodness, I thought he was going to go. Great effort that time. Who was it for? That was number 9 for Knott County, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
Carson Hall, a junior.
Wow. First and go. No quit in Shelby Valley. That's a tribute to Coach Johnson and his coaching staff. Let me tell you, quarterback sneak, Jonah. He's going to walk in. Bartley takes it in forward, and Shelby Valley creeps within 1 score.
Got to go for 2. 30 to 20. No doubt you have to go for 2.
Yes. I'm going to run that play right there. Nice job by Bartley. Makes it 30 to 20, and a try for the 2-point conversion coming up. Big here. Hey, I'm going to roll out Bartley again.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
An RPO. Here it is.
It is, and it's a pitch, and he's not going to make it. That's not good execution, just a better job defensively. Wow.
Makes it a 2-score game now.
4:26, onside kick coming. We'll keep it right here. Bartley gets the touchdown, but I'll tell you what, hats off to Shelby Valley. Down 30-7 to halftime, and they've outscored Knott County 13-0 here in the second half. 30-20. That 2-point conversion was big. Knott County had 2 2-point conversions, and they executed on both of those. Preston Shepherd. But the Wildcats, no give up in them. Big onside kick coming here. That time Bartley on the option. He was hit when he made the pitch, but great pursuit by Knott County's defense. Thought they had a chance there for Hall maybe to cut it up inside and get into the end zone, but
that was a straight option all the way. I was looking for maybe an RPO where he might could have hit Jackson and Melcher in the back of the end zone, but good effort. They need the onside kick coming right now. Thursday night football coming to you in the APSN and WPRG networks. And Prime, I guess. when we get home, we'll see the Vegas, and who they playing tonight?
Who?
The Vegas and Denver.
Yeah, Denver walk on them. Colas with the try for the onside kick, and he kicks it out of bounds. Nice effort, and not the worst onside kick. The Shelby Valley player here near the sideline, I mean, it took a hop to where if it hadn't went so hard, he would have had a chance. That was Maynard, but Knott County takes over Shelby Valley with 3 timeouts. And now they will use those now. 4:26 remaining. Shelby Valley trailing 30-20.
As our season sponsor for the 2025 football season.
So Knott County, they'll do. You figure 1 first down would just about salt it away.
Yeah, there's each team still has 3 timeouts, and I think you use them now if you're Shelby Valley.
Oh, absolutely. After each play. Quick timeout after every. Use them now. Don't let them control the clock. Napier in the shotgun. That's a surprise handoff to Gibson. Led at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout. Shelby Valley. Caleb Thacker in on the stop for Valley.
They're not taking the timeout.
Boy, right there would have been a good time. You just cannot afford to let them use the full clock right here. You can control the clock a lot better when you're in control, when you have the ball. I mean, as far as downing it and whatever, but you can't control it here. You needed to use those timeouts right now.
They can run 23 more seconds off the clock.
Absolutely. You got to use the timeouts right here. You cannot let them use this much time.
And they're just standing there looking at the play clock at 10. They back it off.
Oh, that play didn't take but 4 or 5 seconds. Shelby Valley could have got a quick timeout.
And if they get...
Napier hands it off to Shepard. Shepard trying to get to the outside. He's not going to go out of bounds. Use your timeout. There you get it, I think.
No, the clock's still running.
There's Wilkinson. There's 28 instead of Shepard, 20.
There's different strategies, and Shelby Valley's using the strategy of getting the stop and using the timeouts later on, but now the clock's going to go under 3 minutes.
Barring a miracle right now, Knott County's going to get, I think, their first playoff win in many, many years.
A New York Jets miracle?
Yeah, you need one now.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Too much time off the clock here. I mean, 2 possessions.
Looks like they're showing a blitz. Now they do come with the blitz.
Napier throws it deep, and it's going to be caught. Now dropped. Wow, that would have been 6. The wide receiver for Knott County. He came back for the ball to the defensive back for Shelby Valley. Had his head turned the other way. That was a walk-in touchdown.
He will have nightmares on that one tonight.
Now that's a Ronnie Newsom catch there. 4th down. 2:39, that stops the clock, so Knott County helps Shelby Valley out a little bit, but at the same time, that easily could have been 6 and salted the game away. So a 4th down, here's going to be the toss sweep to Gibson.
A timeout's going to be called now by Knott County.
We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with more as you're listening to playoff action on the APSN and WPRG network.
Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
Your dream home isn't just a place, it's where your story begins. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Rachel Johnson knows how to make it happen. With expert local knowledge, top-tier marketing, and real results, you'll get the keys and peace of mind. Call Rachel Johnson today and move with confidence, because the right agent makes all the difference. Rachel Johnson, turning houses into homes. Call today 606-371-4889.
Welcome back, everyone. 2:39 remaining in this one, 30-20. Knott County with a 10-point lead. They have a 4th down coming up, 4th and 10. Ball's on their all at the Shelby Valley 46-yard line. passing situation, but I'm thinking that they're going to go with they're going to punt the ball. We're going to have the first punt tonight. I like that if that's what it is. Let's see.
I wouldn't necessarily believe it.
Yep.
I thought it was going to get blocked.
Nice kick. And it's going to roll dead inside the 20-yard line, so Shelby Valley would take over there. And once again, I had check mark to Shelby Valley defense. They got off the map, played much better, and up to this point, they have kept Knott County out of the end zone in the second half after Knott County scored on 4 straight touchdown drives. Okay, you got to have a reverse here, or you got to have
I'm going to run the same play that Bartley almost scored on.
Mm-hmm. Because they are really, really selling out, but I don't know that they can do that now, knowing that Shelby Valley may have to pass. Bartley rolls out under pressure.
It was a good catch on a bad pitch.
And that's going to be a loss. Got to hurry and get back into it, or do you use your timeout here? You still got 3 left. Might be a time to use it. And they're slow getting back. The wide receiver was deep down the field. He is just now getting back to the huddle. Valley using a lot of clock. Got to hustle. Get up to the line. We're at 2 minutes remaining.
I don't think they carry over to next year.
Oh, Bartley under center. Drops back. He's going to try to keep it. Short yardage pickup. And now Shelby Valley will use a timeout. I think. They got 3.
They're not calling it.
Well, would you not call a timeout here at 3rd down and long? Wildcats using a lot of clock here with 3 timeouts left. 3rd down. You got to take a chance. I think you got to go up on top. There's not enough time to. And they're going to give it to Bentley. Bentley's going to throw it deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Knott County, and that's going to do it. 2nd interception of the night. Let's see who that is. Getting up, that's going to be Michael Gibson. He gets his 4th interception of the year, and that's going to do it. Knott County's going to move on and advance. They're going to move to 8-2 on the season, and more importantly, advance to the 2nd round of the playoffs. Shelby Valley throws their 2nd interception of the night. And Knott County is going to come to Robinson Creek and walk away with a victory. Good job that time by Gibson.
The trip back to Hyman, Kentucky is going to be a happy one.
All they have to do is take a knee. Shelby Valley, no give up in them. I'll give them credit for that. Down 30-7, they outscored Knott County 13-0 in the second half. But give Knott County credit. They were able to hang on and do enough offensively to use a lot of clock and salt this game away. Shelby Valley is going to end their season at 4-7, 2nd seed in the district. And Knott County will play Prestonsburg again. I think they played earlier in the year. I think Prestonsburg had a 45-7 win. They'll be a heavy favorite in that game. Heavy favorite. That was on October the 3rd, 45-7, a big win. Prestonsburg still undefeated. And that might be the last play of the season at the Johnson Field on the campus of Shelby Valley High School as Coach Randall Mullins gets a little cool bath here tonight, but he won't care.
No, got the playoff win, 8-2 on the year. Yeah, it is a good time at Knott County for football this year.
That's going to take care of all of our play-by-play here tonight. Glad you were with us. The final score once again is Knott County 30, Shelby Valley 20. We'll be back with a look at the game and some stats and our player of the game and wrap up tonight's game. The final score, Knott County 30, Shelby Valley 20. Back with more on the APSN and the WPRG Network.
In life's hardest moments, you deserve comfort and care. At Hall and Jones Funeral Home, we guide you with compassion, honoring your loved one with dignity and respect. From traditional services to meaningful celebrations, we're here for you every step of the way. Hall and Jones Funeral Home, where every goodbye is filled with love.
Back pain, stiff neck, or everyday aches that keep you from living the life you love. At Hall Chiropractic, we provide gentle, personalized care to help you move better, feel better, and live better. Whether it's pain relief, better mobility, or overall wellness, our team is here for you. Don't wait. Call Hall Chiropractic today and get back to what matters most. Hall Chiropractic, your health, your life, aligned.
At Shelby Valley Diner, every bite is made to satisfy. Crispy, saucy wings, made just the way you like them. And don't miss our daily specials, fresh and delicious, giving you something new to love every single day. Pizza, wings, and specials you can't resist. Only at the Shelby Valley Diner. Shelby Valley Diner, where flavor meets family. So come hungry, leave happy. At Shelby Valley.
Welcome back, everyone. Ronnie Newsom along with Eugene Newsom, Philip Birchfield, Brian Hunley, our executive producer Thomas Randy. Glad to have you with us to cover what we call the second season, the playoffs beginning tonight. And unfortunately, if you're a Shelby Valley fan, they come up on the short end of the score tonight, 30-20, and Philip Birchfield just too big a margin to overcome in the second half.
It was, and it was a game of opportunities for Shelby Valley, and they just didn't take advantage of those opportunities, whether it be two-point conversions or turnover on downs or turnovers, and didn't capitalize on them, and Knott County did. And that was the difference in the game.
And the key, the defense just couldn't get off the field in the first half. Knott County scoring on 4 straight drives.
Yeah, I think the turning point was Gibson's run. When they had him pinned, third down, you get that ball back. It's a one-score game at that point, I think, maybe. And then if you stop them there, you're going to get really good field position, get a chance to tie it up. Then you're down 2 scores after he breaks that run out. That's probably the turning point. But they did bounce back from that. But it put you behind the 8 ball, and you had to be perfect after that, and they weren't able to do that.
That was. You just can't talk about that play enough. And Philip, I mean, I really couldn't see what happened. All I seen was look like 2 or 3 tacklers had him surrounded or getting ready to drag him down to 1-yard line. All of a sudden he breaks through the left side, and then it was a foot race, and nobody was able to catch him.
Yeah, it didn't really look like a busted tackle. It was almost like they thought he was going out of bounds. They overran him, and then he made a good cutback, and he made several of those. He ran the ball really well tonight, and you'll see why when Ronnie Paul goes over the stats here. But disappointing end for Shelby Valley to a really good season. They got to host a home game. But for Knott County, probably the first playoff victory, and I don't know when.
Many years. I'm not sure.
Yeah, would know, but it's been a long time. They got a big task next week as Prestonburg defeats Eastridge. They move to the second round. They'll be at Prestonburg, so Knott County will get on the bus and go back on the road again to a team that you mentioned it earlier on October 3rd, beat them 45-7. So we'll see if some improvements were made and see what they can do with Prestonburg. It'll be a difficult matchup for them next week.
Look at some team statistics. Penalties, Knott County unofficially 8 for 85. Shelby Valley only 2 for 20. First downs unofficially. Knott County with 16. Shelby Valley with 12. Knott County went to the air 5 times, completed 1 for 15 yards. Shelby Valley they only threw the ball I think 4 times. They had 2 of them intercepted. Shelby Valley did recover 1 fumble of Knott County. That was Jonah Bartley, but Shelby Valley turned it over 3 times as they fumbled once and they threw 2 interceptions. Quick recap of the scoring. Knott County got on the scoreboard first with 1:53 remaining in the first period. Connor Napier, the quarterback, took it in on a 7-yard keeper, and Settles tacked on the extra point, and that made the score 7-0. That was a 75-yard drive. Knott County scores again, 11:41 remaining in the first half. Preston Shepherd from 23 yards out, 13-0. Shepherd also tacked on the 2-point conversion, made it 15-0. That was only a 4-play drive. Then Shane Gibson That's the play of the game, 95 yards. Shelby Valley had them 3rd and 17 at the 5-yard line. Looked like Gibson was going to be tackled near the goal line or at the 1-yard line. He broke free, cut down the sidelines, and outran the secondary, 95 yards, and that made it 21-0. Parker Settles tacked on the extra point, made it 22-0. Shelby Valley strikes quickly, though. Lightning, the outstanding freshman, Jackson Belcher, took it back 75 yards on a kickoff return. He caught it at the 25-yard line, cut straight up the middle, and then out to the left sideline and outran everyone, and Shelby Valley was back in it. It's 22-6. Marcus Callis with the extra point made it 28-7. But I thought the backbreaker touchdown came with 1:47 remaining, and before the end of the half, Shepherd gets his 2nd touchdown of the night. This one from 21 yards out. He tacked on the 2-point conversion. The score at halftime was 30-7. Looked like Shelby Valley was done, but boy, they fought back. With 7:54 remaining, their initial drive of the second half, Jonah Bartley took it in from 4 yards out, made it 30-13. Callis tacks on the extra point, and it 30-13, and then Colas tacks on the extra point, made it 30-14. Not to be done. 4:26 remaining. Bartley gets another touchdown. This one from 1 yard out. Excuse me, Bentley had the other one. Bartley gets the 1-yard touchdown and made it 30-20. And a big play in that game also is the try for the 2-point conversion was no good, and Shelby Valley throws an interception at the end, and Knott County is able to hang on. They improved to 8-2 in the season. They move on to the second round of the playoffs. They would take on Prestonsburg at Prestonsburg next week. Prestonsburg winning tonight over East Ridge. Shelby Valley, they end their season at 4-7, but they did go 3-1 in the district. Something to build on. A lot of outstanding talent. Elijah Blackburn, the quarterback, did not play tonight because of an injury. He'll be back. Jonah Bartley will be back, and Tanner Maynard will be back. Luke Hall, Logan Hall, all those guys will be back. Bryce Bentley and a lot of the other seniors will be some big losses for Shelby Valley to replace. But all in all, it's a good season when you make it to the playoffs and you get a home playoff game. The outcome not what you would want if you were a Shelby Valley fan. Before we sign off tonight, we want to thank all of you that's tuned in, watch our broadcast on APSN, our first year of covering high school football, and we've really enjoyed bringing it to you. Want to thank all of our sponsors for making it possible tonight. And before we go, we got one more piece of business, and that's the player of the game, and that's the guy that had the 95-yard scamper, went over 100 yards, went over 1,000 on the season. That was Shane Gibson, senior running back from Knott County. He is our Hall chiropractor play of the game. So for all you fans that's tuned us in, we enjoyed having you along with us for the ride. We want to thank, like I say, our sponsors, and for me, myself, this crew makes me look a lot better than I am. I want to thank Brian Hunley. I want to thank Philip Birchfield, Eugene Newsom, and especially to our Executive Director, Thomas Rainey. Thanks to all those, my crewmates on the broadcast. Until we meet again, we wish everyone a very, very blessed good night. Thank you.